About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. In motion goes the tight end. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a lot.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll take it at the 42. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
Deputy! Viking 18!
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Adoree Jackson on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't edit too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Braden Mann now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that's taken at his own 42. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They go play action here on 1st down. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Hi, YouTube. I'm back, y'all. So here we are. Third quarter. 45 seconds left in the game. 14-0 playing against the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, just made him fumble. How did big old lineman pick up that ball, y'all? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense.
Once again, this is my my season by myself. As you know, I created me a team. I call them the Oak Cliff Tigers. Pretty good team. Pretty good team. So far, right now, I'm 5-0, ranked number 13 in the NFL on my game.
Now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Able to slither by, and he's finally.
This should have been a touchdown.
It's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, CD, we kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Hurts. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Y'all, I still been trying to block a punt on her. I have not blocked a punt yet since I started playing this game. I'm going to block a punt one time. I'm going to block it one time, watch.
And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Right back to him on 1st down. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready? Japanese Timberwolf.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 1st down gains.
1918.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It fights him off. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
I don't know how I got out of that, but I made it out of that backfield. That was a nice run by my quarterback. I don't know how I did that, but I was able to maneuver and get him out of the backfield. I almost got sacked back there, y'all. Hopefully they'll show this replay. This replay is worth seeing, y'all. It is worth seeing. I need to see this. Look, I need to see this replay. Let's hope they show the replay, y'all. Here it comes. Here comes the replay. Y'all watch this replay. Look at this. I don't know where to go. I'm stuck right there. Y'all look at that. Look at that. Still got up there and scored the touchdown. That is a magnificent play by my quarterback right there. I like that. I like that.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll get to him quickly here.
My defense is going great, y'all. Right now the score is 28-0. 2nd quarter, 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Looks like Philadelphia got a player injured.
Like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. They show run with
Let's see what's going to happen with him.
on first down.
All right, y'all. It's first down and 10 for them.
Throwing his Hurts.
Ooh, he almost caught that, but he missed it.
Fair to say,
Almost doesn't count.
Throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help.
Our defense is really stopping Saquon Barkley. He's not being able to do anything. Got a great defense, y'all. Great defense. All right, so 2 minute warning. Only 2 minutes left in the first half. Score is 28-0 by way of myself. I'm playing against Philadelphia. 5-0. Philadelphia is 3-2.
Barring a conversion here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, should have caught that interception. But hey, he knocked it down, so the play was stopped by my linebacker, Mr. Marshall. Here we go. Let's see if I can run a punt back on. Oh, nope. Got caught in the back. They got me. Y'all see my coach, man. I created my coach from college. Coach John Frangolis. Got on his little orange with his orange tie and his tennis shoes. He was a great coach, y'all. Real great coach when I was there, man. Taught me a lot. Ooh, nice spin move. Yeah, great coach. Wish I could talk to him this day. Have no clue what he's up to and where he's at. But shout out to John Frangolis. Great coach, man. Great coach.
Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. 2nd and 2. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shot alert, trap alert.
On first down, they'll go to the ground to 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So halftime is upon us on third. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Second down and 3.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 134 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Go!
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They run with Rivers. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 4th down pass play doesn't work.
All right, Charles, the third quarter. Still 28-0. It's 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
My team is the Oak Cliff Tigers. I'm playing against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Second down and 10.
Night in the NFL, third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action with Hurts.
Another quarterback sack. Here we go. Right now, my team has 5 quarterback sacks.
For the 5th time this game, multiple defenders there to get. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Fielded just inside the 20. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 173 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
Breaks the tackle, now Allen. Try. And touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 10.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Eagles send out their punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded at the 43. So possession goes over here on the punt.
First down and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
235 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
A handoff as they run the counter play. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights. And it is 42-0. That time a 6-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Third and 12.
Slot man moves right. They're going to look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
A great return there of 22 yards.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Got it. Blocking 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over.
Intended for his wideout. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Smith catches left side. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football. Ball here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Great, set.
Looking to throw on second down. Hurts fumbles it. And now look at him go. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to Shipley. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, look at the juke. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll come up second and 7.
Ready?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it. We're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the home team here, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.